Hey Queens, get ready for a whirlwind of the hottest updates straight from Hollywood. The news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the inside scoop you absolutely cannot miss. First up, a bombshell revelation about a character that almost made a very different debut. Next, we hear what one superstar has to say about their incredibly talented co-star, with praise that's just off the charts. You won't want to miss this heartwarming take. And the personal updates keep coming. One of our favorite actresses is finally opening up about the most incredible journey of her life, sharing her joy in a way that truly resonates. Finally, we're revisiting a major film and uncovering more secrets about its development, with a surprising connection to another massive DC project. Stay tuned for all the details, and make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell so you never miss a moment. A character's near miss. A surprising detail has emerged about the development of a major superhero film, revealing a significant character that was almost central to the plot before a director's intervention. Margot Robbie, who starred in the 2020 film Birds of Prey, has shared that the iconic DC villain, the Penguin, was originally slated to be the main antagonist. However, director Matt Reeves reportedly intervened, requesting that the character be saved for his own future project, which ultimately became the Batman. This change led to Ewan McGregor stepping in to play the role of Black Mask, who became the film's primary villain. In a candid conversation with Entertainment Weekly, Robbie recounted the early stages of Birds of Prey's script development. She recalled a discussion with her co-star, Colin Farrell, who plays the Penguin in Reeves' The Batman. When Robbie asked if they had ever discussed Harley Quinn and the Penguin, Farrell replied that he didn't believe it had ever come up. Robbie then elaborated, revealing that the initial draft of Birds of Prey, penned by Christina Hodson, featured the Penguin as the villain. It was at this point that director Matt Reeves made his request. And then director Matt Reeves said, "Don't use the Penguin, I'm going to use him in my thing," Robbie explained. And so we swapped it to Black Mask, which was played by Ewan McGregor. Farrell, intrigued by this revelation, expressed interest in seeing the original draft, and Robbie agreed to share it with him. Birds of Prey, directed by Kathy Yan and written by Christina Hodson, is the 8th installment in the DC Extended Universe. The film follows Harley Quinn as she navigates life after her breakup with the Joker, teaming up with Huntress, Black Canary, and Renee Montoya to protect a young girl from the villainous Black Mask. The film was praised for its vibrant visual style and its portrayal of female empowerment. Colin Farrell's portrayal of the Penguin in Matt Reeves' The Batman, released in 2022, was widely acclaimed. Farrell underwent a significant physical transformation for the role, earning critical praise and an Academy Award nomination. Reeves later expanded on the character's story in the limited series The Penguin, further solidifying the character's presence in his Gotham universe. The decision to reserve the Penguin for the Batman franchise allowed for a more focused and impactful introduction of the character in that specific cinematic world. This behind-the-scenes revelation offers a fascinating glimpse into the creative process and the interconnectedness of different film projects within a shared universe. Fans are left to wonder what Birds of Prey might have looked like with the Penguin at its center, and how that might have impacted the trajectory of both films. The audience reaction has been a mix of curiosity and appreciation for the creative decisions made, with many praising Farrell's definitive take on the iconic villain. But what if that wasn't the only interesting dynamic brewing on set? Stay tuned as we uncover the incredible praise one star had for their brilliant co-star, coming up next. A superstar's glowing tribute. In the vibrant world of Hollywood, where collaborations often spark unforgettable performances, the bond between co-stars can be a significant indicator of a project's success. Colin Farrell, the acclaimed actor known for his versatile roles, has recently shared his profound admiration for his co-star Margot Robbie, describing her as brilliant and the loveliest. The two actors are set to star together in the upcoming romantic fantasy film, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, and Farrell's comments offer a heartwarming glimpse into their on-set chemistry and mutual respect. Speaking to Variety, Farrell expressed his long-standing awareness of Robbie's talent and reputation. He revealed that he had heard the most extraordinary things about her from numerous individuals who had worked with her, both in front of and behind the camera. These testimonials consistently highlighted her professionalism and personal qualities. They said she's a mensch, she's the loveliest person, she's fun, Farrell shared. He further elaborated on his experience working with her, stating, "It was a joy every day to be on the set with her. She's so smart, she's so brilliant, but she's just kind and fun." This effusive praise underscores not only Robbie's acting prowess, but also her amiable nature and positive impact on the working environment. Farrell also touched upon the themes of their new film, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, refuting the notion that it is a dark movie. He explained that while the film deals with profound human experiences such as grief, loss, sorrow, and loneliness, these elements do not render the narrative dark. Those things in and of themselves aren't dark. They may be painful, but they're not dark experiences, he clarified. This perspective suggests a nuanced exploration of the human condition, focusing on resilience and the emotional spectrum rather than a somber tone. Margot Robbie, in her own reflections on their collaboration, admitted that while she anticipated a good chemistry with Farrell, she couldn't be entirely certain until they began acting together. "I suspected we would have chemistry, but you never know until you're actually acting. But I had a suspicion it would work," she stated. Adding another layer to their professional connection, Robbie revealed that she had conducted a sort of informal background check on Farrell through mutual friends. "A lot of my closest girlfriends are crew members. 2 of my closest girlfriends worked with you on Fantastic Beasts. They were ADs, and they were always like, 'He's the best, he's the kindest.' They just spoke so highly of you," she recounted. This shared trust and positive regard among their colleagues further cements the respect and camaraderie between the two stars. Meanwhile, Robbie herself has been open about her pre-release anxieties regarding her film projects, a sentiment she shared with Deadline regarding her role in the widely successful Barbie movie. "It's always too something. Too much of this, too much of that. Maybe every film. Thankfully, in more cases than not, it has worked out, but you're scared every time because no matter how much that 90% of you believes in it, there are no guarantees in this industry. There is always a big, big chance that it's not going to hit." This candidness highlights the vulnerability that even established stars experience when bringing their work to the public. The audience impact of such positive testimonials is significant, fostering anticipation for a big, bold, beautiful journey, and reinforcing the public's perception of both actors as talented and well-regarded professionals. The genuine admiration shared between Farrell and Robbie creates a compelling narrative that draws viewers in, eager to witness their on-screen synergy. But the personal revelations don't stop there. Get ready for an exclusive insight into a star's new chapter as a mother, right after this. Motherhood's sweetest secret. Becoming a parent is often described as a life-altering experience, a journey filled with profound emotions and unparalleled joy. For Australian actress Margot Robbie, this chapter of her life is no exception. In a rare and heartwarming moment, Robbie has opened up about her experience with motherhood for the first time, describing it simply as the best. The Oscar-nominated star, who welcomed her first child with husband Tom Ackerley last year, shared these intimate reflections while promoting her upcoming film, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Speaking with Entertainment Tonight, Robbie found it challenging to articulate the depth of her feelings about parenthood. She explained the unique understanding between parents, stating, "If you try to explain it to someone who has kids, you don't need to because they get it. And if they don't, it's probably just really boring to hear. So you're just kind of like, it's the best." This sentiment perfectly captures the ineffable nature of parental love and the shared language that connects those who have embarked on this journey. The couple, who have been together for over a decade, welcomed a baby boy in October 2024, a piece of news that was later confirmed by People magazine. Since then, Robbie and her husband have maintained a commendable level of privacy regarding their son, choosing not to disclose his name or specific birth date. Despite this, Robbie's brief but heartfelt comments offer a clear glimpse into the immense happiness she has found in her new role as a mother. Her co-star in A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, Colin Farrell, also shared his perspective on parenthood, echoing Robbie's sentiments about its transformative power. Farrell reflected on how fatherhood has reshaped his priorities, stating, "It's meant everything to me. Yet, I don't want to put that they're everything to me on them, but they are the most important facet of my life. His words resonate with the profound shift in focus that often accompanies becoming a parent, where personal aspirations are balanced with the immense responsibility and love for one's children. While Robbie has largely kept her personal life away from the glare of the spotlight, her son has occasionally made subtle appearances. During a separate interview with Access Hollywood, the actress momentarily paused her conversation, a warm smile gracing her face, as she apologized for the audible presence of her baby in the background. This small, candid moment highlights the reality of balancing a demanding career with the tender moments of early parenthood. Margot Robbie has masterfully built a career that spans both blockbuster appeal and independent artistic merit. Her new chapter as a mother adds another rich layer to her already multifaceted life. Known for her deliberate efforts to protect her private world, she may not be inclined to share every detail of her family life. However, through her brief but sincere remarks, the message is undeniably clear. For Margot Robbie, the experience of motherhood is so profound and fulfilling that it needs no lengthy explanation. Simply put, it is the best. The public reaction to Robbie's comments has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans and media outlets alike celebrating her candidness and the evident joy she expresses. This personal revelation adds a new dimension to her public persona, making her even more relatable and admired. And speaking of films and unexpected twists, we're going back to the silver screen for another fascinating reveal about a major DC film. Stick around. Villainous switcheroo revealed. In the intricate world of blockbuster filmmaking, creative decisions can dramatically alter the course of a narrative and the fate of beloved characters. Margot Robbie, the acclaimed actress who brought Harley Quinn to life in the DC Extended Universe, has shed light on a significant behind-the-scenes change that almost saw a different iconic villain taking center stage in the 2020 film, Birds of Prey. Originally intended to feature the Penguin as the main antagonist, the script underwent a pivotal revision after director Matt Reeves expressed his intention to utilize the character in his own upcoming project, The Batman. Robbie shared this fascinating detail during an interview with Colin Farrell for Entertainment Weekly. When questioned about any past discussions involving Harley Quinn and the Penguin, Robbie revealed, the first draft that Christina Hodson wrote of Birds of Prey, the villain was the Penguin. She further elaborated on the crucial intervention by Matt Reeves, stating, and then the Batman director/writer Matt Reeves said, "Don't use the Penguin, I'm going to use him in my thing." And so we swapped it to Black Mask, who was played by Ewan McGregor. This directorial decision directly impacted the film's antagonist, shifting the focus from the familiar Penguin to the equally formidable Black Mask. Birds of Prey, which served as a spin-off and sequel to Suicide Squad, followed Harley Quinn after her separation from the Joker. The film saw her teaming up with Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya to protect a young girl named Cassandra Cain from the malevolent Black Mask. The film was noted for its distinctive visual style and its exploration of female solidarity and empowerment. The strategic decision by Matt Reeves to reserve the Penguin for his own Batman universe proved to be a resounding success. Colin Farrell's transformative portrayal of Oswald Cobblepot, a.k.a. the Penguin, in The Batman, 2022, garnered widespread critical acclaim. Farrell's performance, enhanced by groundbreaking makeup effects, earned him award nominations and solidified his interpretation of the character as a definitive one. Reeves further expanded on the Penguin's narrative arc in the critically lauded limited series, The Penguin, which chronicled his rise to power in Gotham City following the events of The Batman. This revelation not only offers insight into the collaborative nature of filmmaking, but also highlights the strategic planning within large cinematic universes. The exchange between Robbie and Reeves demonstrates how creative visions can be shared and adapted across different projects, ensuring that key characters are utilized in ways that best serve their respective narratives. While Birds of Prey successfully introduced Black Mask as a compelling villain, the idea of the Penguin's presence remains a captivating what if for fans. Looking ahead, there's speculation about Margot Robbie's potential return as Harley Quinn in the DCU, with hints from James Gunn suggesting that her future involvement will be revealed in due course. Though Robbie's Harley Quinn did not cross paths with Farrell's Penguin in Birds of Prey, the possibility of a future encounter remains open, especially given the interconnected nature of the DC universe. The audience impact of this news has been significant, sparking discussions among fans about the creative choices made and the potential alternate storylines. Many appreciate the clarity provided on this significant plot change and acknowledge the success of both Birds of Prey and the Batman franchise in their respective character portrayals. And that's a wrap on our deep dives for today. But before you go, we've got a lightning round recap of all the hottest stories. And that's a wrap on all the hottest updates. Colin Farrell's Penguin almost landed in Birds of Prey, but Matt Reeves had other plans. Colin Farrell couldn't stop raving about his brilliant and kind co-star, Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie is embracing motherhood, calling the experience simply the best. And we learned the Penguin was swapped out of Birds of Prey for Black Mask due to the Batman director Matt Reeves' plans. Don't miss a single scoop. Hit that like button, subscribe to Red Carpet Queens for all the latest, ring that notification bell so you're always in the know, and tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Plus, follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content.